Good morning, everyone. This is me, Asus Senator Peters. I'm live on our platforms. Um, we are talking about family affairs today. This is what we're talking about, family affairs, and it's interesting to see that so many things are happening in our society. You know, we talk about good governance, but you cannot have a healthy, good governance without the people. And there is no people without the family unit, which form the larger society. And because of that, we are committed to this project um, of informing the people better through our live stream. And we are live on our TikTok. We are live on all our social media platforms. We're having some glitches here, but we're going to fix that. Don't worry. It's hanging. We're trying to fix that. I believe it will align. Okay. Yeah. What are we talking about today? We are talking about real men are being controlled by their wives. I know a lot of men, family men, husbands will deny this fact, but that is the truth. Ultimately. Yeah? Ultimately, that is the truth. And it's quite unfortunate that some people have not come to terms with that. But real men, I must say, are being controlled by their wives. I want to play a video for you. Then you will see a typical example of that, and you will agree with me. Let's take a look at that video very quickly because I don't want this live to be long. I actually wanted to test run if we can simultaneously stream from all our social media platforms at the same time, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, all of that at the same time. So we're able to do that. Actually, I can confirm to you, but I'm going to optimize it. As you can see, it's there on the TikTok. Those of you who are watching from the TikTok, you can attest to the fact that we have come live with our professional studio streaming. Okay. And this is really a big breakthrough for me in this streaming thing. All right. So let me quickly play that video for you. Then you confirm my position. Don't go away.
If you know your wife is controlling you, move to the left. Ha! Brother. How come your wife can't control you?
It's my wife who told me not to move.
Did you see that? You saw that, right? I believe many people will agree with me on this very concept that men are being controlled by their wives. That our brother there, that man is on Pro Mass. He's on Control Ultra. Honestly speaking, I can see that the TikTok live is a kind of lagging, but don't worry. We are going to fix all of that, okay? We want to ensure that we get these things done properly. Let's check on our other social media platform to see how we're coming out on this. But I believe many of you agree with me on this very video that we just played. Okay, is a typical example of what we are talking about. Our guy there is on the Pro Mass, seriously speaking. And if you want to come up, you can come up. We'll see how we can bring you up if you actually want to have this conversation with me this morning. I was meant to have this conversation with some other people, but obviously they are not coming by, so might necessarily not bother bringing them up anyway. Okay, you might not necessarily bother bringing them up anyway. Okay, for now, let's end the Zoom so that we have more better resources for us to work with. Okay, now some of you who are looking at this live from or watching this live from our TikTok, I just hope that it is coming out well. I just hope it's coming out well. It's lagging somehow or sometime, but we are going to fix that. Okay, I'm monitoring it from this phone to ensure that everything is going on well. We are streaming from our studio. As you can see, the setup is quite different from what is obtainable on TikTok. So it takes a lot for us to be able to stream this from here. There are a lot of challenges that we needed to do to overcome so that we'll be able to handle this very streaming, so it will be coming out very well. Okay, I know there are some time lapse. Madibo, network is bad. Yes, I understand. It is cracking up, but don't worry. Our setup will still bounce back. We are streaming from a third device. Okay, we are streaming from a third device. I just hope that if everything being equal, we'll be able to get it right. Okay, so you hang in there for me, Calvin, so that we'll see how we can do this thing together and get it done. So we're talking about men being controlled by their wives. Actually, real men are being controlled by their wives. And that is the truth. I understand that this thing is really making a mess. And some people are actually complaining about it. But don't worry. We'll get it done with, okay? Let me put this whole thing together where they're supposed to be. Okay, so that we have them all together. And this one too. All right. So my people, I see it's coming up, but it's still slagging somehow. And let me check our Facebook to see if we are coming out live. We're talking about men who are controlled by their wives. And truly, that is the truth. Many men are being controlled by their wives. And the incident you just saw from this video we played, we are going to play it again so that you can concur with my position. Let's play that video again for the benefit of those who are joining us on this live. Let's check it out again. Let's check it out again. Okay. Let me play that video again. Very short video, 14 seconds. It's not going to waste time.
If you know your wife is controlling you, move to the left. Ha! Brother. How come your wife can't control you?
It's my wife who told me not to move.
Okay, that is it. That is it. It's quite funny, right? It's really funny, but that is the bitter truth. But should it be? That is the truth. Should it be that way? Should men be controlled by their wives? The truth of the matter is that women are created to be manipulative. Yes, you see, no, I'm not saying this in a negative perspective, but naturally, women are created to be manipulative, to manipulate men. You can deny it, but that is the truth. Tell me any man that is not being manipulated by one woman or the other. Either your mother, your wife, even your own daughter. They can manipulate anybody, okay, to do their bidding. Have a woman that you love so much cry for you, and you melt like your mother. You might even be doing buga for your wife. What about your mother? Okay, what about your daughter? Many men are on this table, but very few will agree with me that men, real men, are being controlled by their wives or by women. But in this case, you are talking about wives. Come to think of it, Adam and Eve. We know as the thing be now, Adam and Eve at that time. We know as the thing take happen now. So anyone that claims that he or she is not being, he is not being controlled by his wife or stuff like that, we are only deceiving ourselves, and we know the truth. And it's only the truth that can set us free, and that is the truth. So one thing again that is very important is that I needed to, this thing is having some cracking on the on our vertical streaming. That is the one from the TikTok, but we'll see if we can surmount that so that it will be coming out well. You see, we want to set up this in such a way that people can actually watch our live stream and be able to follow up with what we are doing on our YouTube. Okay, that's why we set it up simultaneously on one PC. Okay, on one PC. Maybe actually, but that is just the only thing, so that we'll be able to have the same resources working on one PC. But you guys should forgive our network for now. It's not really actually network. Let us actually check network and see if our village people are entering this live stream from network. But if it is not network, just know that we are trying to put our main system to use, our major streaming laptop to use. This one actually is not giving us the needed streaming strength that we need for us to be able to achieve this, where we can be streaming in a professional manner on our social media platforms across board. So the internet is good. From the result I'm getting, the internet speed is very good and okay, but our major challenge is our PC. Okay, so our major challenge is our PC. I'm going to run that test again. The whole thing, the system is showing me, the speed test is showing me that the internet is fast enough to carry multi-streaming. The only challenge we are having to bring this thing to you on TikTok, because that's exactly the major challenge. I want a situation whereby we'll be streaming all at the same time with one resources on one PC throughout our social media platforms. Okay, I'll try to close off some few things that are not in use so that we'll be able to have enough resources for ourselves for this live stream. I'm going to close up some windows, ensure that we have our this thing really working out for us. All right, so like I was saying, we are streaming on all our social media platforms. We are streaming on our Facebook, BVI Channel 1. We're also streaming on our YouTube channel. We're also streaming on our main channel as well, and on TikTok all at the same time. Okay. Mwadibo, I don't know if you are still there. If you can join the live by by coming up, then that's fine. Send an invite and we'll be able to bring you up. Okay? We'll be able to bring you up. So we are here talking about building relationships. But is it a bad thing that a woman... Friday Richard, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Is it a bad thing that a man is being controlled by the wife? Is it a bad thing, actually? Is it a bad thing? I don't think so, from my own perspective. But it depends on the level of control or manipulation. For what purpose? The motive behind it. That is the major thing. And these have caused a lot of crack. If you see some men the way they act outside, or even some women the way they act outside, you wonder from, how this whole thing affects us. So this thing, they affect every one of us. So if you see somebody outside, you don't know the mood the person is coming from home, it really impacts. Even in the way some of the people who are in government is in sensitive positions like police, doctors, those public servants whom their services are life essentials. They are all coming from home. They are all coming from families. And this impacts in our daily lives. And also in governance. So that's why even this our advocacy for good governance, we have to touch light on this area. So that we'll be able to actually confirm that what we're saying is actually the truth. Let us still replay that video. I'll be playing that video because that video really makes sense. It really makes sense that our brother is on ultra mood. He's on ultra mood. Let's take that video once more. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
If you know your wife is controlling you, move to the left. Ha! Brother. How come your wife can't control you?
It's my wife who told me not to move.
Let's check it out. Hey, Chineke. This one I told me, Iche. This one I told me, Iche, be good. Hey. Oh boy. Well, actually, I've achieved the purpose for this very live streaming. Then we can only make it get better through the things we are bringing to you. Okay, so we appreciate you for watching. Thank you for liking and stay connected on this platform. Please don't go away without subscribing, liking, sharing, and following on any platform you are watching our program from. I'm Asuchined Peters. I'm signing out right here, right now. Till I come your way again, I'll be coming back any moment, anytime something comes up. I'm here to be your voice. You can always join me on this conversation anytime, any day we are live. So that is it for me for now. Let's hit the ground running by looking out for other updates that is very essential for our very existence.